What's going on, world? Welcome back to Channel 3.4, and of course, this is another episode of Music Felt by me, Future, Metro Boomin'. We Don't Trust You album just came out today. Kendrick Lamar has a feature on here, and Leela texted me today and said Kendrick dissed Drake, which, I mean, they've been doing that for a little while now, but, and J. Cole, which I find kind of odd. I don't know. This seems strange to me. I thought Cole and Kendrick were close and cool. I remember J. Cole fought Diddy over something that happened with Kendrick, and I don't know. I thought they were closer. So, but I understand that maybe the friend of my enemy is also my enemy kind of thing. You know, I don't know. Because Cole and Drake have been cool too. So, let's see. Let's get right into it. Future, Metro Boomin', Kendrick Lamar, like that. Let's get right into it. Oh man! Oh, what sample is that? Classic beat. Can't think of it. Let me know down in the comment section down below, unless I think of it before the end of this video. Yeah, this is not a big fan of Future. Never really understood the draw here, but I guess it was very much kind of in his Future bag. I mean, Future, Metro Boomin', cool combo always, but yeah, I don't know here. I don't know. This is kind of just like nonsense.
That's that shit that get you put up at the station.
Yeah, I mean, this is definitely going to get copyrighted, so this is a good opportunity for me to explain that this is definitely going to be edited down, because I don't care about this verse at all.
This bitch is twirling on the dick. I got syrup in this.
This is I don't get it. I guess I just don't. I don't get the appeal here. Like, this is just I don't know. Where is this Kendrick verse? That's all I can say. Where is it? What I find interesting here too, smart play by Kendrick. This just kind of dawned on me. So Cole and Drake were touring together. They got the first person shooter, plus they got the second record off the For All the Dogs expanded edition, whatever it's called. I forgot. There was like the deluxe version. And they have more records together in general. Actually, I think Cole works more with Drake than Drake has with Kendrick, or Cole has with Kendrick. I think. I have to check the numbers on that, but it feels like they're together more. Future and Drake also have a nice little partnership. I think like how I presumed Cole and Kendrick did. And if Kendrick disses Cole and Drake on a Future song, interesting. It's kind of like, all right, you got. If I'm understanding the Cole and Kendrick dynamic correctly, I could have it wrong. I thought they were cool, so it was like, okay, y'all want to talk about me or whatever, like you keep talking about me and whatnot, and then you partnered up with a friend of mine. Well, then I'm gonna go hang out with a friend of yours and make sure I get my shit off about you. I just find it weird that Kendrick would diss Cole. Someone let me know if there's more Cole Kendrick tension or beef, whatever. If they don't like each other as much as I thought they did, let me know down below and what the story is there, because I did not assume that was true. But is this intentional? Is Kendrick doing this here with Future, knowing that Future and Drake look cool too? Interesting that Future and Metro put it on the album. Messy. Just feels messy, very messy. So he hasn't really named anybody, but it's kind of like, feels like he's talking very specifically to someone here. He says, you know, all those threats, you pulling the coffin out of your neck or whatever. That's wild. So let me see here. Hold on. They're talking out of their necks. They're pulling coffins out of their mouth. Okay. Don't pull no coffin out of your mouth. So like that, he says, my temperament is bipolar. I choose violence. And then prior to that saying, I'm too paranoid for threats, right? Like I'm too paranoid for a threat. So you're going to do all this talking. Well, then I'm going to have, you're almost forcing me to overreact because I'm so paranoid that I think you're going to do something to me that I'm going to have to do something to you first, right? Like I don't just take threats as threats. I'm so paranoid that I'm concerned that something may happen. I have a bipolar sentiment. I choose violence. Interesting.
I choose violence. Hey, let's get it up. It's time for him to prove that he's a problem. Niggas clicking up, but cannot be legit. No 40 water. Tell him.
Okay. What does that mean here? So, obviously I click out on you. I'm first person shooter, right? And he says these dudes is clicking up. He says, okay, let's get it up. It's time for him to prove that he's a problem. Right? So it's like he's basically saying, okay, I'm finally gonna cast the first stone here. And I'm gonna make you prove to the world that you are what you insinuate you are. He says
he's a problem. Niggas clicking up, but cannot be.
Dudes clicking up, but cannot be legit. No 40 water. Tell me. I don't know what that means. I don't know what no 40 water means. I mean, I think 40, right, is OVO 40. Do I have that right? 40, that's Drake's like guy. That's his producer or whatever. Isn't that the same guy that Push T was like 40s? 666. I think is it 40? Do I have his name right? No, 40 water.
Yeah, get up with me. Fuck sneak this. The first person shooter. I hope they came with 3 switches. I crash out like fuck rap.
Oh, there you go. Came out with first person shooter. I hope they came with like 3 switches. I crash out like fuck rap. Wow. Okay. All right. So yeah, I guess it's kind of more obvious than it's ever been, right? I think right now.
Yeah, get soldiers not to play it safe. If he walk around with that stick, it ain't Andre 3K. Think I won't drop the location.
If you walk around that stick, no. It ain't Andre 3K. He's talking about like the flute. Is that what you're saying? No, if you see him walking around this dick, this ain't Andre 3000. I don't got a flute in this waistband here or whatever. Yeah, well, all right. He says, think I won't drop the location. I lost too many soldiers not to play it safe. You think I won't drop the location? Sheesh.
Drop the location. I still got PTSD. Motherfuck the big 3. Nigga, it's just big me. Nigga, boom.
Damn. He said, fuck the big 3. Everyone that's considered Kendrick, Cole, and Drake as the big 3. Right? That era, that post MJ, maybe Nas, I guess. I don't know, the early 2000s, mid 90s, early 2000s, there's always like 2 to 5 figures that are like the prominent figures in hip hop. And the Drake, Cole, Kendrick era, which has still continued, there really isn't like that next tier of like godlike rappers there. But those 3 are often linked together. They kind of came up around the same time frame. They worked together. Whatever. So he's saying, man, fuck the big 3. It's only big me, dude. Bum. Just call him straight out a bum. That's so fucking funny.
I'm really like that. Hey, your best work is a light pack. Nigga, Prince outlived Mike Jack. Nigga, boom.
Oh, no. Oh God, he said, I love this. He keeps going back to it. Bum. Damn, it's kind of like he's giving Drake a talking to right here. Jesus Christ. So the first person shooter was the big like Michael Jackson replication of the music video, and towards the end there, and then in that song he says, this ain't happened since Mike Jack. When is this going to be repeated or whatever? So, he's got the most #1 record since Mike Jack or something like that. So he's saying, man, Prince outlived Mike Jack, you bum. Jesus Christ.
with all these nines. He gon' see Pet Cemetery, nigga.
He says, so for all your dog. Oh my God! So for all the dogs getting buried, like all your dogs are getting killed, they're getting buried. Oh, for all the dogs, album from Drake. For all your dogs getting buried. What do you say? This K with all these nines. He's gonna see a pet cemetery. Oh my God.
For all your dogs getting buried, that's a K with all these nines. He gon' see Pet Cemetery, nigga.
So he says for all your dogs getting buried. I don't know if it means before all your dogs are getting buried. You're gonna see this K with all these nines. You're gonna see a pet cemetery. Jeez Louise. Holy cow. And I love the way he keeps coming back to bum. I love that. Though, I mean, I guess saying fuck the big three is just big me. It's kind of saying like fuck that whole thing. I don't know how much he really was going after Cole there. Because For All the Dogs is a Drake album. The Mike Jack reference is the Drake part of the song. This feels more targeted at Drake than it is J. Cole, except for a fuck. And if it's almost kind of seems like if you're gonna be around him, then fuck you too. But whatever. Like Kendrick, I think has always just kind of been, I'll do whatever I want to do. You want to be around, be around. If you don't want to be around, then fuck it. Whatever. That's crazy. But I don't take that. I don't see a ton of Cole disrespect there. To me, it feels very Drake intentional, and then J. Cole's kind of just like the bystander of being next to Drake at this current time. What's so funny is Kendrick, he does this every time. Like when he did the Control verse, it was on the Big Sean song. If you listen to the first verse of this song, you would have no reason to believe that Kendrick's verse has anything to, like, doesn't even belong on this record. It's like Kendrick just came, did what he wanted to do. It's odd that Future and Metro Boomin kept, I mean, I guess it's a Kendrick feature, so you let him do whatever. It's like when Fat Joe had Eminem on and he was dissing Nick Cannon. And it's like, it's Embers. Like, what do you want me to do? You want me to tell M no? Like, no. Like, maybe it's just, they're like, fuck it. This is what Kendrick came with. What Kendrick came with. That's crazy. I like this beat a lot. Sonically, it's great. First verse was horrible. Hated that Future verse. Kendrick, real good. Real good. Damn.
And those is you like that. Young throw niggas selling lows is you like that. All 24, you won't go with.
I feel like it's a Manny Fresh beat. Or it's two different samples kind of laid over each other. Damn it. Fade them out. That's perfect. Unbelievable. I want to say really good record. The hook I don't hate. The instrumental's great. Kendrick's verse is really good. Just that first Future verse is fucking atrocious. Not for me. For me, I just don't get it. I don't get the appeal. I don't get it. Goddamn Kendrick. See what happens. Now we see what happens. People are I've seen responses to this that like he's dissing Cole too. Maybe I missed something. Like I said, I don't know if I necessarily understand their relationship as much, or there might have been something that was intentional for Cole that I'm not quite picking up on. Let me know down below. I understand he was on first person shooter, and I understand that I think Cole even mentioned the big three. Like I think he was the one that said him and, because Drake was like, oh, some shit that me and Cole did is bigger than the Super Bowl. It's just some shit we did in the studio or whatever. But I want to say Cole was intentional about like kind of looping Kendrick back into that, like into the big three thing. I don't know. Damn. I'm interested to see what happens next. Now we wait. All right, that's going to do it for me. Everyone be safe, be real. Don't forget to tune in happiness, and I'll catch y'all on the next one.